Israel targets Hezbollah in central Beirut, fires on UN peacekeepers. Two people were killed in an Israeli airstrike that targeted at least one senior Hezbollah figure in central Beirut On Thursday, security sources said, after UN peacekeepers said Israeli forces had fired on some of their positions in South Lebanon. At least 9 others were injured in the attack. After nightfall, the security sources said a large fire blazed in background as rescue workers used hand torches to search through the rubble of survivors. According to videos broadcast by Hezbollah's Mana television, it was not clear who the Hezbollah targets were. The neighborhood was not previously hit by Israel and is well removed from Beirut's southern suburb. Hezbollah's headquarters repeatedly bombed by Israel. A thick column of smoke rose above central Beirut after what appeared to be Israel's latest major aerial attack in a widening of offensive against Lebanon's powerful Iran-backed Hezbollah group. There was no immediate comment from the Israeli military. Earlier in the day, Israel warned Lebanese civilians not to return to homes in the south to avoid harm from fighting. The UNIFIL force said two of its peacekeepers were injured and incident when an Israeli tank fired at a watchtower at the force's main headquarters in Ras Al Nakora, hitting the tower and causing them to fall. There were no casualties in two other incidents. A UN source said any deliberate attack on peacekeepers is a grave violation of international humanitarian law. UNIFIL said in a statement, adding that it was following up with the Israeli military. Hezbollah said it had fired a missile salvo at Israeli forces on Thursday as they were trying to pull casualties out of the Ras al Nakora area, and they were directly hit. In central Gaza, an Israeli airstrike on a school sheltering displaced people killed at least 28 people on Thursday, while three hospitals in the south were told to evacuate, putting patients' lives at risk, medics say. Fear over Lebanon's fate. The UN Agency for Humanitarian Affairs said Wednesday that a quarter of Lebanon, mostly the southern area, but this Israel and along the Syrian border was now under Israeli military evacuation warnings, contributing to fear that few places were safe as the destruction in Gaza stands testament to the impact of prolonged war. Experts worry South Lebanon could also face the same fate in the assault grind on.